I want to take this opportunity now to call the leadership of those constituencies which we have had satisfy the criteria I just mentioned. My friends, in the constituency of St. George's South, I want to first, before I go further, we have a lady who has now come forward to help us in building the South and help us in pushing our party forward. But before I announce her, I want to take this opportunity to thank Brother Tobias Clement for his selfless service. Brother Tobias, please stand. For his selfless service. I want many of us, including myself, to take a page from Tobias Clement's book. This is the kind of person that will make sure Grenada, Carroll, Compiti, Martinique move forward, my friends. And therefore, I take pleasure with the recommendation from the South, from the constituency, to ask Sister Alexandra Otway to come forward, and she'll make a short statement. So I would move over and allow her to do so.
Thank you very much. Wow, that was very inspiring. Do you feel inspired? Yes. Right. Well, I have to tell you, I feel very at home in the house. Thank you very much. So good afternoon, NNP'S. For those of you who don't know me yet, I am Alexandra Otway Noel, and I thank you for allowing me to be with you here this afternoon. It is truly a pleasure to be in the company of so many dedicated and committed supporters. People have been asking me why I want to get into the political arena. Well, let me tell you, I am a very proud Grenadian, and I want to serve my country. I'm a people person. I have a big heart, and I feel compelled to take on this endeavor because I can no longer stand idly by and watch people suffering unnecessarily or watch the further deterioration of what we have all worked so hard to build. I would like the chance to make a difference in this country, and I hope to do so with your help and encouragement. I have never wavered in my commitment and loyalty to this party and for what it stands. Unfortunately, because of the lack of foresight in the current administration, that commitment has caused many of us to be marginalized and disregarded, to a point where it has cost this nation jobs, investment, and access to a world of experience. Their poor management, lack of direction, and sheer disorganization are some of the many things that have driven me straight into your arms. I have a very supportive family. Many of you know my father, William Otway, who has inspired me by the hard work that he has done for Grenada all his life. His example of leadership and strength is what I draw from. My mother, Karen Otway, is the strongest woman I know, and she has raised me to be kind and generous and to be strong enough to go against the grain if I think it is right, even if it is not always popular. They raised me to strive for what I believe in and to never set limitations for myself. Some of you know my husband, Trevor Noel, one of the sons of the late Dr. Desmond Noel. We have a wonderful little son, and they've all agreed to support my efforts. I am not going to play dirty politics. Too many people are suffering in this country for us to spend time calling each other names and tearing each other down. This thing has to be taken seriously now. This is the year 2011. 2011. Our skin color doesn't matter. Our address doesn't matter. Our economic or social status doesn't matter. We cannot allow our differences to divide us. We all have the most important thing in common. We all have Grenadian blood running through our veins. It's time for us to take a professional approach. We must respect each other, like Doc says, and support those who have chosen to live a public life. It is not an easy life, and I admire those who have boldly gone before. We need to be better. Ignore the nonsense and the nastiness. I believe in our distinguished leader, Dr. the Right Honorable Keith Mitchell. I admire his tenacity and loyalty to the people of this nation. People in Grenada have felt enough frustration and have heard enough talk. Everyone is exhausted and tired of the empty promises, and many people are feeling abandoned. Now it is time for action, and we have to get our country back. And like Doc said, enough is I could go on. We have to work together to reunite our country so that together we can face any adversity, whether it's the economy or the weather or whatever other government is leading us down a path of destruction. The NNP is here to rescue this country again. The NNP is a powerhouse made up of intelligent, caring, neighborly, hard-working people. And it is exactly what we need in Grenada, and that is exactly what I want to be a part of. Some of us are new, but we have real passion for our country. It's people and our party, and together with these fine NNP veterans and yourselves, we cannot fail. So when people ask me why I've decided to do this, it's because even though we don't know each other very well yet, I consider you all to be a team of winners. A team of people who want what's best for this country. I believe that you all have the best interests of Grenada at heart. So I'm offering you my time, my love, my energy, because I want to be on your team. Let us work together to put Grenada and all who live here back on track. Enough is enough.
Yes, yes, well, yes, well, yes, well, yes. That is NNP power. My friends, I'm extremely happy. And Alexandra made me even happier than when I came in. My friends, we have another Grenadian who recently come into the House of the New National Party.